This info was told to an investigator with Child Protective Services. Rios was fired from Highlands High School months before he was hired at Clemens. I have documentation of his reprimands from Highlands, which include inappropriate behavior toward female students and abandoning his class to be alone with female students. It appears that Highlands suspected sexual contact between him and at least one female student. I didn't have access to that info until late December 2024. If someone at Clemens doesn't have documentation of checking his references from Highlands High School, they should be fired. Lax vetting of teachers is dangerous. We deserve teachers who are not known sexual predators. If someone at Highlands High School lied to Clemens about Rios' history with them prior to hiring him, I want their name and I want to know what they said. Child predators have patterns and fine-tune their grooming skills and victim selection over years. They don't suddenly start raping kids when they're middle-aged. Rios taught at both Steele and Clemens my daughter's freshman year. I asked Clemens and Steele admin to notify the parents of his former Steele students of the investigation. They refused. Steele admin. Okay. Thank you.
Man, thank you for speaking. God bless you.
Yes.
God bless you.
Next speaker will be Joel Smith.
David Rios, Gabriel Cantu, Roland Hernandez, Eric Paul Contreras, Alfred Villarreal, Miguel Angel Navas Jr., J. Casey Stewart, Caleb Josiah Nelson, Ernest Orlando Herrera, John Beast, Andrew McGowan, Lloyd Hayes, Alejandro Ramiro Pina, Stephanie Wood. These are all teachers here that are allowed to rape our children in San Antonio. Most of these are listed right here in y'all's district. Right? We have a teacher over here that was assaulted in the classroom by a student. I was expelled from school at 15 for fighting. I don't know how many teachers got hit. You have one of them that's not raping kids and you're going to fire him for standing up for himself? Let's be real. Nobody here actually cares about education or the school system. If you do, then you're working in a system that's about money. If your child don't show up, then you guys don't get paid. You don't get to enjoy your vacations and all this stuff. This man over here was injured by unruly students like me, and he's not raping anybody. Give him his damn medical bills. All you have to do is sign some papers. It's not a big deal. And I was the kid that wrote the Save Our Children song with Appleman recently, calling out all the teachers. I'm going to do it again. I literally was sitting over there looking up the names and found 4 more arrests in just the last 6 months. And y'all are about to fire this guy? Come on, man, get your stuff together.
Next speaker will be Chris Kowalski. Is that right?
Oh, you got it right. You can just call me the broken teacher from now on, though. We'll just cut out the crap in the middle, okay? So it's really nice to see y'all. How y'all doing? It's not real hard, is it? It's been 2.5 years since I got hurt in this district, and not one of you emailed, checked on me, did anything for the last 2 years. I've got a pile of paperwork here that shows the traumatic brain injury that I suffered. I can't drive. I can't function in environments like this. I'm barely here. I haven't been in any environments like this in almost 2.5 years. I'm scared shitless. I freaking can't do things half the time, and it's all because y'all were negligent. I asked for help. I asked for safe schools. I asked for assistance from that one right there, Woods. I asked for assistance from all sorts of people. But instead, you guys kept a situation with a student that was warned about for months, who injured other students, injured other teachers, and then ultimately left me with a traumatic brain injury. And I've been sitting there suffering for 2.5 years in silence as your bargain basement workers' comp runs me through the ringer and you pretend I don't exist. I don't know where you think that is okay. But I came here and I dedicated myself into a position filling in for some of the ones that fucked up and hurt your teachers that hurt other students. I came in and filled in for 2. One that was taken out by a student, and one that took a student out, ended up getting arrested. He's on your freaking list. But you abandoned me. So go ahead and take your quiet vote later and complain that I've stood up for myself, that I've come out of the woodwork, and pretend that I'm functional if you want, because I can do this here today. But I got a pile of diagnosis that'll show you otherwise. I can't do this on a regular basis. I'm sorry. Y'all fix this. I swear to God, I'm going to spend the rest of my life doing nothing but being your district's own doge if you do not help me and my family. You have let these people suffer for 2.5 years. I have a wife and 2 kids that don't know who I am compared to who I was. You all stood by as I got hurt in that building in Clemens. And that principal here that y'all awarded today was one of the ones that ran away and was afraid of that kid the day it happened. So you can go ahead and pat them on the back and run all of these wonderful things. I'm happy for your good workers and I'm happy for your students. I didn't want to stand up and do this today. Y'all chose to run me out to this point and get to where I am today. So from now on, you're going to see me and you're going to hear from me, because if you guys aren't going to take care of me and you're going to leave my family abandoned for doing nothing more than coming into work in this district and do the job that I signed up for, when I have no bad records, no bad reviews, nothing, then I will make it a point to highlight every failure that I can find in this district and put you under a microscope so that the state sees it and the nation sees it. Because if you don't want to help the ones that are here to help people, then you're going to get what you guys get, and school choice is going to be beaten down your door.